All right, let's try it now. Can you guys hear me now? Am I muted? I know exactly what was wrong. Testing. Hello. Can you guys hear me now? Hello-y. Yeah, okay, nice. Okay, it's like annoying because I always forget to do this. My OBS has like... So when I record my audio, I record on like 2 separate tracks usually for videos, and I forgot to switch it to just recording on 1 track, and I have to like switch, I have to switch it over to doing, just the 1 track for live streams or whatever, which is kind of annoying. I'm sure there's a workaround, and I should probably set that up, but yeah. So, I kind of got a little bit of a dent into this yesterday. The goal is that this is going to be a nether portal. I want to lift it up a little bit, and I'm going to put a big case around it, and it's going to be like this ship in a case, kind of like how it is in my reference, where it's on a little stand, and it's going to be in this big, like, ornate case. It needs a lot of work. These steam stacks need to be built. I barely started on the cabins area yesterday, but that's my plan for not this week's video, but next week. A spider just dropped on my shirt. That's that was me. Sorry, don't worry about that. I conjured that. But this is the what is it? It's called the Campania, I believe. It's like the something. It's not the SSR. Anyway, this was an ocean liner ship similar to the Titanic. I was building Titanic, but it was way over scale. It didn't look good, and so I'm building something more manageable for a weekly video. Also, yeah, Deborn from Acivid. Yeah, Deborn is just on the server. He helps me with a lot of my technical stuff, and he really helps me a lot with like model things or sometimes skin stuff, or just sometimes he even helps me with like teaching me editing tricks. So he's pretty chill. Check out his channel. He's got like the old the Nodenium cinematic from the last season on here that like shows off everyone's build. So you should just click on his channel, check that out if you haven't seen it. It's a good watch. Damn, that's a massive boat. Yeah, it's pretty big. It wasn't that hard to do the shape though. It maybe only took me an hour or 2 to work on the shape. I'm trying to experiment with some colors right now and getting like my general feel for it. Terracotta's not good here, but I'm using some pretty interesting tones in here from like these black colors. Like Hyphae is in here, and the cherry wood. So I'm gonna experiment a bunch with like these colors are nice in here. I'm not sure about the yellow. I think I'm gonna get rid of the yellow. I'm not a big fan. I'll probably use something with like maybe dark oak signs and put like a yellow line in the signs. I don't know. Here, let me actually just use the erase tool. But how are you guys doing today? What are you guys up to? We need to talk about Minecraft Live. We gotta talk about that. His Minecraft Live was definitely something. So I wanna get into that a little bit. Let me know if my music is too loud, by the way, or anything like that. I can turn that down a little, like a smidge or 2. It's too extremely loud. Yo, go to boats. Dude, I'm gonna be building boats for like the next 3 videos. Because after this, the plan, I've just built, you guys, I don't know if some of you saw my channel, I already have it up for like my members anyway, the next video, but it's coming out tomorrow morning. But I built an aquarium, so I did that to fill a big space. But after I do this boat for my nether portal, I wanna do like, I think I'm gonna do like a tugboat. I saw a really cool image and I kind of want to build it out in front of my base, and then I'll do that, and I'll do like connect up my area a bit more because everything's kind of separated a little bit. I don't have a problem with these wearing headphones. Okay, I'll have for a nether portal, and why not? You know, I wanted an excuse to build like an old ocean liner or whatever, kind of like the Titanic, because I just haven't had. I was gonna do the Titanic, but I don't know. yeah, I couldn't find a way to fit this into my, like, more modernish base, so... none of us have thoughts on Minecraft Live, that's fair. I want to, like... I am mixed about it, because I agree with one of my friends on here who said it's, like, a very situational weapon and a situational mob, and I think that's kind of annoying. I wish they would add more, like, things I would use often. I was totally expecting them to add the old, the ocean mob from the first mob vote. I think it's called the barnacle. It's like this squid thing. I totally thought they were gonna add that, and they didn't, which really surprised me. Because I thought that's what the Nautilus, like, leak was, because there was a leak on it. And so that kind of threw me off a little bit. I just want to work on coloring this a little bit. I need to darken up this hole in some places. It's kind of rough. Let's do that. This slab? Yes. It's fine, I'll replace that. I want my crab back. Yeah, exactly. Like, give me crab claw. I'll use crab claw. The texture is something else. I think it's... It'll get there. I like this. I don't like this, but... Oh, oops, I didn't mean to throw that. But I'll fix it. I was just recently on a ship like this, looking cool. You were on a ship like this? What time era do you have? Like, what? Do any of these exist still? Like a cruise ship you're talking about, or what? Because like this ship is from like 1890 or like 1910 or something crazy. Because I mean, essentially this is just an early cruise ship, you know. Yeah, I meant the black one. Yeah, the black texturing I like. That's pretty neat. I just need to, how far do these fences go back? Okay, I can just replace these by hand. There's not that many. But yeah, I like the texturing there. It was the Queen Mary? Okay, yeah, what, Queen Mary, holy, that's like the only one of its kind sort of left. Isn't it stupid expensive to go into the Queen Mary? Because I was looking up on it when I was working on the Titanic a while back. I was looking up, like, information about it, because I was curious, because I'm like, it would be sick to go on an old, like, Titanic-esque vessel, but it's, like, you have to reserve, like, 2 years ahead of time, and it's a stupid expensive to even get on it, so I was, like, confused about it, you know? I gave my thoughts for the Minecraft Live. Yeah, Minecraft Live is... I'll say I think I like this one better than Happycast. Happycast is useless, like, not gonna lie. It's not even useful. Even for, like, transporting mobs, it's not that good. The only good thing that came out of that update was just, you know, having, new lead mechanics and stuff. That's nice. Like, that's pretty good. But other than that, I don't really care about it. It's so slow. That was making me mad at Minecraft Live. Like, if nothing else, Minecraft Live annoyed me this year. Or, sorry, just, like, the last one did. No, I wrote a message above if you want. Oh, my bad. I didn't see it. Let me read this. Like the Minecraft Live, I'm happy they are giving use to things that don't have use, but I still think they need to focus to fix the game and not adding stuff like a snow biome rework or something like that. They need to rework their biomes they sort of promised to work on, because they haven't done it, you know? Like, they went back and reworked the swamp for mangrove stuff, but they didn't really do any of the... I don't know, anything like that. The music was the best part of Happycast drop. You're real for that. That's true. You're very, yeah, I agree with you, for sure. I love the music in the new drop, or not the new drop, the Happycast one. It was awesome. How do I want to do this? I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of like brain off right now. You know, I need to go grab my other boat that I built recently, because it has a lot of good red texturing in it. Where is this? Some of you guys might not have even seen this thing. Nothing here. No, all the banners are all scuffed. This is a boat I built relatively recently, on the Beans and Apples channel. I don't know if you guys had... If you haven't seen the video, it's pretty cool video, where I featured in, and I did the good majority of this ship, working on it. Oh, it's a little bit messed up here. Anyway, I want to just copy this over and just kind of shove it over there with the other one to use as a little bit of a reference. But this red still might be even a bit bright. Raise that up a tad. Ooh, the Nantucket? Yeah, the Nantucket. That was a fun ship to work on. I liked working on it. Here, let's put it back there. Sort of as a reference. Oh yeah, that's all my, like, collection of old boats, where I have my boats, but not gonna lie, they're so bad. Only these two I actually like nowadays because, yeah, I don't know, they're just, the other ones shaping-wise aren't as nice. What scale am I building at? So it's a weird rule of thumb with me. I can't live without building 1-to-1 scale from that, like, with my stuff, so I always build to scale. So this ship is to scale. This is like a smaller ocean liner. It was only like 200 meters long, and that's kind of what I've done around here. It's like 200 some blocks just about. So that's sort of the scale I'm working at here. Let's mix in some of this terracotta in here to blend these blues a little bit nice. It's like 1.5? No, it's 1-to-1. This is 1-to-1. Same, Nantucket's also 1-to-1. The Nantucket was a large boat. Man, I said the snow project will be the last project this year, but guess what? I'm doing a project to cover up a farm I build that will help me collect the mats for the snow project. Yeah, it's always like that, and I like playing on a server because, you know, I can just go to shopping district and buy things with diamonds, and I don't have to build 10 trillion farms. Big boat for Nodenium server or survival? This is for Nodenium. For those of you just kind of getting in here, this is what the plan is. I want to make this. I want to put it on a stand like in the reference and then build a big case around it, and it's going to serve as my nether portal on the nether roof. Are you making your own or just trying to be accurate model? Somewhere in the middle. I'm kind of like I'm trying to use this, the Campania as, the RMS Campania as the reference, but it's kind of hard to get references for it, I'm finding, so I'm attempting. It doesn't matter to me if it's not perfect. It doesn't really need to be, but I am attempting to make this pretty close to the original, just so I can still call it the Campania. Because otherwise, I'm just, I don't know. But I'm not that far along into it. I really just did the shape yesterday, or like some of the shape. My Titanic I made was like 5-to-1 scale. It was ridiculous. Like, look how long that thing is. Like, that was a big boat. And I will never build that because it was dumb and it was way out of scale and it didn't look good. So, we're never making that. That's couldn't go into the... That one... No. No. That's not getting built. Let me just expand this and look at it really quickly. So there's like that yellow line, which I tried to do with bamboo, but I just don't... I don't know. I just don't like how it... I tried bamboo signs and that didn't work. Welcome in. Fun fact, on my YouTube channel, I made my own German ship based on the Campania. I had a blast. Yeah, I like working on these ships. They're fun. They're fun to work on. I love making boats. They're just like kind of a easier thing for me to make. I want to build those little lifeboat thingies, potentially. But I need to color in this deck. I don't think the deck there has very many windows. But I might just add some. It's kind of hard to tell. Use dark oak instead, or spruce? Dark oak for what? Or spruce for what? Where? The lifeboats? You could use yellow coral for the lines. Well, yeah, but this is going in survival. I mean, I guess I could... Can I waterlog it, even? Because I mean... Not all of this is stairs, but, like, that is a good idea. How would that look? It's so bright, though, as well, so I don't even think that's, like, valid. What I was thinking of doing was doing a dark oak sign with, then, like... Let me grab something. I need to, like, hang on. I need to grab a emoji. for this to put in here. I was thinking of just adding... can I copy this? Hello? Why won't it copy? Why won't it copy? It's not copying. Oh, hang on. Let me do this. And then... Okay, there we go. Why is it adding the little thing after the end? Okay, and I just deleted it. Oh my god. About to have an epic crash out on stream. That was goofy. Okay, so that's like the max. Now, I don't know, maybe birch. So I'm thinking dark oak, and then we're gonna dye it with yellow. And then like that, I guess, for my little line. This could look good, maybe. Oops. Here, let's just stack this across and see what it looks like. Oh, yeah, hey. The more you know. That actually is... That works, I think. I don't like that it comes in and out of rendering a little funky. But that's very subtle, and that's what I wanted with something subtle. So perhaps that is the play. I want to... Hang on. Can I get out of this? Get me out. No. Okay. I want to try double lines just in case it's better. Can I really not put another one here? Nope. Okay. Well, let's try this just to see if it would be a little bit more noticeable. It's a tough one. Do you have a mod that lets you signs render from further away? Yes, it is called I See You Over There. It renders banners and it renders banners and signs from far away. It's a lifesaver. Makes building with them actually nice. I'm debating what I think for this. I think I like the single line a little bit. You could watch the YouTuber, he has a ship tutorial series. Yeah, I don't know if I need a tutorial on ships. I'm pretty golden for ship-wise. It's laggy, the mod I mean. The mod's not laggy at all, no. It works good. I go to my mod menu. It's this one, it's great. You can like crank up how far you can see them away from lights at 512. Oh, you can change your beacon render distance, huh? Well, anyway, you can change stuff, and it's a good mod. I recommend getting it. It's not updated for like 1.21.9 yet, but I'm sure it will be. Been following a tutorial building SS America off of it. Yeah, I need to check him out if he builds cool boats. Also, by the way, if you're texturing your ship, but it almost looks like a Dazzle camo up close. What do you mean? Oh, like, well, I mean, I'm not viewing it from up close. I think I know what you're talking about. Is that like when they set ships up for like war during the early those? Like, is that what that is? I can't remember. Because I know they did that to this one, where they, like, painted it, like, gray and white and stuff, or whatever. Or, like, colors similar to that. But it's like, I'm not going for super color accuracy, I'm more just going for making it look cool, you know? Like, I'm tweaking and adding touches of color to make it more interesting to look at, because if it's just, like, straight up black, it might look a little funny. I do want to mess around with some of these colors. I want to update my world so bad. I want the shelves. Yeah, for me it's gonna suck because I'm really committed to the server like projects right now, and it's just gonna take like a month to update. So I'm just gonna have to wait for I make a video on it. So that's kind of gonna be annoying, but and it is what it is, you know. But yeah, please educate me. What is a World War I Dazzle camo? Because I really don't know much about like. I know they outfitted a lot of these ships early, like in the 1900s, with like during World War One and stuff. But other than that, I don't know much about them. Like I don't know. I know a little bit about these boats, but nothing crazy. But who knows? You could be right with the texturing. I may texture all this and then think it's like still lame and redo the whole thing. Who knows? Or I'll just build it. I don't really want to build a different ship because I like this one. I just need to like execute it right. I think my hull shape is a little bit off, but I'm not fixing it. That's so much work. What would Hyphae look like down here? Would this be dark? Ooh, that's an interesting texture. You know what, let's experiment with adding a big old splotch of that in here. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference, but I just want to see what it would do. It adds a little bit of a hint of purple, but to be honest, it's barely noticeable, so let's not do that. It's not a big enough difference. What could we add in here? Ooh, I could be brave. I could use some crimson. I've done that before. It's weird, I'm kind of like an avid crimson enjoyer as of lately, and I don't know why. Crimson's not the way. I think I just should make the bottom a solid red, to be honest. Maybe it's just fine as red. Pretty much the idea behind Delta Chem was to make it harder for subs to tell what direction the ship is going from far away, though in reality it had very little difference. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting to hear about, because a lot of those ships, like, either encountered, like, usually either were sunk by those, like, by U-boat subs, or, in the case of the Olympic, it actually just sunk U-boats, which is pretty neat. If you don't know, if you guys, I don't know if they talked about it in Beans and Apples video on the Nantucket, but the Olympic hit, which was Titanic's sister ship, it was identical to it. They made, like, 3 of them, but, it hit the Nantucket and sunk it, and it did nothing to it, and it also rammed into a German submarine in World War I and also sunk it, so the Olympic was like, it's funny because it was renowned for slamming into things and not sinking, versus the Titanic, you know, hit the iceberg and sunk, so it's kind of interesting. It's pretty interesting to learn about. I definitely would love for you to build ocean liners based on Lusitania or Titanic. I think I will. I'll build a big one eventually. Realistically, Lusitania Titanic is going to be like, what? Another half of this, maybe, and like a little bit taller. It wouldn't be that hard to make, I don't think. I would definitely do it. I would like more time, though. I have until Tuesday to get a video done, because I'm going on vacation next week. Just going somewhere with my dad, but... So I've got to get this kind of out and done. By the way, have you seen RMS Olympic original design? I have not. If you want to post it, like, where could you put it at? Put it in the inspiration channel in my Discord, and I'll take a look at it, because that actually sounds interesting. I know was it the Britannic or whatever? The Britannia? I don't remember. Anyway, that one has a pretty interesting looking design, too. Let's mix in some diorite in here just because we have some. It might help to blend some of this together. I want to use nether brick or red nether brick in here. Oops, there's actually a wall for this, is there not? Oh, there is. You know what, let's experiment with that. Okay, let's see. Titanic was 269 meters long, so 269 blocks. Okay, that's like not even that much bigger than this one. That's like only a little bit bigger. Because this is 200 blocks, so... I don't know how wide this thing is, I didn't measure it exactly. It's pretty wide. Mm-hmm. It's actually wider than that. It's 30 blocks wide. But it's okay. It doesn't need to be exact. I'm not super tricky about making, like, exact models, you know, or, like, super accurate. I just kind of like to get the look of it down. And if it looks cool, that's good enough for me. Let's make this whole line red. But my Titanic I had built previously on here was way overscale, and yeah, I'm definitely not finishing it because it was like 500 blocks long. The big four? The big four. Hang on, let me look this up. I'm kind of like, you've piqued my interest. The big four ship. Oh, it's this ship. Yes, I've seen this. Very cool. And I think I've seen the Atlantic. Hang on. Atlantic. What was it called again? I can't remember. It was the SS Atlantic. SS at whoa! Holy crap! I might build the SS Atlantic. Okay, because oh yeah. Okay. You've given me a build idea. Are she right using that many red nether brick blocks? It's fine. It's not a big deal. Red brick's not that hard to get. So who is building it? I can't remember. I don't know if I should say, but anyway, there's somebody I know who is building another ship that's pretty similar to the Atlantic, and it was it has like the big wheel on the side instead of like the steam stack, you know? RMS Teutonic? What are these ships? Hang on, you're like putting me on game right now. RMS Teutonic. Whoa. That's neat. I didn't know there were so many of these. I thought there was like maybe 20 of them. There's like a ton of these different ships. I don't need to do both sides of that. I can just let's just make a line in there. You know what? Let's just how am I feeling about the red nether brick, by the way? It's not too bad. SS Eastern? It was like the Great Eastern or something like that. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of with the big like paddle wheel on the side. And I thought that one was really cool, but I'm like, you know, I can't build it because, you know, he's building it. So perhaps the Atlantic or, you know, that other one I'll build for a project. I don't know where I'd put it, but because I'm building this for my nether portal, but I don't know. Watch Titanic Honor Glory video about you White Star Line ships. Yeah, I know there was a good amount of like White Star Line ships. But yeah, it's really interesting. I loved that era. Like, boats peaked in that era of time, I swear. They were so nice. Here, let's just use the stack tool in here. I love, like, the era of ships between, like, late 1800s to, like, first half of 1900s. They're so nice. You're just getting really bold with the ads and live streams. Are they? I can maybe turn it down a little bit. In terms of modern ships, I've always liked huge mining rigs / natural gas extraction ships. Some of them are big, they can't even move. They have to be tugged. Yeah. I'm thinking of doing something like that. I want to do a big cargo ship out in front of my base, because when I used to live in Florida, you could like, you'd be on the beach and you would just see like a huge like cargo ship kind of off on the, like, just out there. It wouldn't even be that far out, you know? And so it'd be cool to build like a big old cargo ship with like a tugboat pulling it or something, or helping it, you know? Ooh, that's beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, I'm working on it. It'll get there. It's going a little slow right now. I'm just trying to get my colors kind of right on the whole of the boat, and if I'm happy with the general like shape and colors of the bottom section here, then I can sort of move on to shaping out the top and you know, actually pursuing this build. Just join Discord. Epic. Let me I'm I'm pretty excited. I got some good plans for this month for building. You guys will get to see my next month, or sorry, my tomorrow video, obviously. That's coming out tomorrow, which I liked it a lot. What I built there, so you guys should check that out in the morning tomorrow when that comes out. That's my upload day is Friday. Let's add the other line here. Want to use a color picker? Also, Paint has it. Then you take the code and put it the Axiom color picker. I don't know. I mean, I'm not getting my colors really accurate. Something you'll realize about when I build is I don't go for like specific colors of the ship necessarily. I kind of make my builds like paintings where I kind of go more exotic on the colors. Like I'm using like Hyphae and Skulk in here, you know, but it works. So I don't know. I'm not super picky about making it, you know, this specific tone or, you know, or making it exactly on the money, because I'm just kind of having fun experimenting with blocks rather than just I must make it the exact correct color. Because if it's like super realistic like that, it kind of lacks depth a little, I feel. You know, like if this was all just plain black like it is in the reference and that was red with some shading, it would still look nice, but it wouldn't look as interesting to look at, you know? You get to look at a build like this and you're like, whoa, you're using, you know, glazed terracotta or cherry wood in this, you know? And it's crazy that it works, right? So it's like cool to see. Oh yeah, let me look at inspiration. Ooh, that's nice. You know, I can do you one better. Where is this reference I had? Let me find this. I need to find where this was at. Did I, like, close it? Oh, I think I did. Oh, man. I had such a nice reference of the Titanic with, like, that was, like, a painting of it. That's such nice colors. I wouldn't do that on this build just because I remember it was, like, really orangey. They added a lot of touches of orange on the whole. I know, but it could give you good blocks to try. Maybe, but like I've worked with red so much, I know what all the red blocks are. Problem is I'm working with quite dark reds here, and there's not a lot for dark reds. You got nether brick, you know what I'm in when red nether brick, and I use netherrack as like my main color here, so I could probably brighten this up a little bit in the middle here. Let me use some nether wart. Maybe a little bit of nether wart will do me some justice in here. It's a little bit saturated. It's kind of a nice color. Yeah, I'll add some touches of nether wart in here. I kind of like how that looks. Say, when are we quitting this build again? Wait, why would I quit this build? I never said I was quitting it. What? Why would I quit it? It doesn't look bad right now or anything. You know, I'm gonna try a brave choice here. Let's just experiment. Maybe this will look good. I don't think it will, but I can try. I'm allowed to try things. wait a minute. Oh no. That's bad. Let's not. Maybe something a little bit not quite as right. I think you're going to be obsessed with the ships I'm sending. Yeah, probably. Oh my god, you sent 1,000,000. Okay, hang on. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta look at all these. I'm gonna... Oh, that one with the ice, like the Titanic picture with the ice in the back. I've been feeling doing some Antarctic stuff, but like I can't because I need to focus on my build. Ooh, yeah, the white Titanic, or the Britannic, I guess that is nice. I like the ships too, yeah, with like the one steam stack. Those are nice. Ooh. Oh my god, yeah, you're like... Hang on, I gotta look at these guys in my Discord. This is really interesting for me. Close-ups of those decks are nice to look at. RMS Celtic, RMS Sindric, RMS Baltic, RMS Adriatic. Those are all like the same kind of... Yeah, those are all like sister ships, I think. Elizabeth ships. Those are not as intriguing. Ooh, this like one with the green bottom is cool. The SS, I'm gonna butcher this name, Kaiserin Elizabeth? These were all built, like, in the, like, 1910s, I swear. Oh my god, you sent so many. Hang on, let me, like, kind of skim through these then. New Australia. Ooh, these are some cool ones. Ooh, is it like a yacht? That one guy sent. Everybody's sending ships now. Oh god. Ah. Okay, I can't stare at ships for like. Oh my god. Oh, that painting that you sent like just recently is really nice. I like that one. Show us. It's in my Discord inspiration. There's like 50 pictures. They just haven't met a single person that believed you would actually finish this build. Wait, what? This is different. This is not the Titanic. That's what you're wondering. This is like smaller. Now, the build that I am not going to finish is this one. This was way over scale and it's never getting done because it looks bad and also it's over scale. This is different. This is like an achievable size. This one is. This is like normal. I wanted to try red concrete in here. Like a big ol' line of that. Yeah, that's kind of neat to look at. I kind of want to add some of these squares in here. This I'm gonna be done with probably today or tomorrow. I'll be done with this. I literally started on this yesterday and I'm already, like, yesterday evening. I'm already pretty far along with it. So I have zero doubts I can finish this. I wouldn't have done it if I couldn't finish it. My aquarium I built for tomorrow's video is bigger than this is. It was much harder to build. I'm like this won't even be hard to build because it's just like pretty simple materials for the most part. Or not like simple. It's just like the same stuff, right? And it's not like I'm using a different block every thing I place. So that's why this is not going to be as hard to make. Also, what do you mean, sure? What do you mean? He's rage baiting me, guys. He's rage baiting me. But I'm trying to think of like, I need to think of some like little skits and things to do in this video. I'm not super sure. Usually I come up with it based off materials. We got Skulk in here, which is an interesting one. I could probably do some neat editing with, I bet. I could probably do some... I bet I could come up with some cool Skulk stuff for a thing with Ancient City. Maybe I could do a little thing. Are you farming all those red nether bricks? It's just nether wart. Like, it's just nether wart. A lot of my friends on the server too have big nether wart farms, or I can just buy nether wart from them, or I can, go. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can just buy nether wart. That's like the good thing about being on a server is I can just I can just. Yeah, I can just go get it, pretty much. It's pretty accessible. They call you quits by Zay for no reason. Hang on a second. I just wanna check something. Ooh, Ami Fish. I just last uploaded 2 months ago. Ooh, man, I don't know. Netherwart is annoying a little bit, yeah. I will agree. It's definitely not a fun block, but I'm not using like a crazy amount of it. I'd love to see an Indiana Jones skit, if that's in the realm of possibility. I had planned one for which video was it? It was the restaurant video, and I started editing it and everything too, but I wasn't feeling it. I wanted to do something more original, So I just sort of backed out in it. Hey, let's not get it political here. Well, you can't flame me with the track record like that. What's your opinion on QE2? Sorry, what does that mean? Ooh, I saw more boats. Oh my god. Holy moly. That painting and inspiration that was sent, oh my Lord have mercy on my soul. That is a beautiful, that is gorgeous. There's like 30 tugboats though, look at them all. That's so sick. I need to like save this. The colors are so nice. That's insane. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at reference images. QB2 is a ocean liner. Oh, okay. Did you send a picture of it? Oh yeah, I think that's the most recent one you probably sent, right? Is that like a modern one? What's with that? Hey Morrow, welcome in stream. If you haven't checked out, I think I'm saying their name right, Morrow. If you haven't seen their content, they make like really cool editing. You should go check out their channel. They definitely need some support. They're still pretty small, but they make some sick stuff. If you have the time, like click on my stream and go watch one of their videos. It's super, it's awesome. Awesome stuff. They're like inspirational for me for their shots and stuff. Wait, so don't look at that painting? I was gonna build it. Well, I don't think I'll be building it anytime soon, but it definitely is inspirational. Like, I may try and incorporate more of those cool... Oh, I gotta incorporate some cool lighting into this for, like... Yeah, like how there is on the stacks and stuff. I gotta experiment with that. That's pretty cool stuff. No, that's just really cool to see the lighting. I shouldn't have said it. No, I'm not gonna build it. I'm just... I'm not gonna build it. You're making me blush, help. It's true. I like, who showed me? My friend on the server showed me your videos the other day, and I was like, that's like, I'm like, I don't know. I've been trying to sort of branch out from like doing this weird, like, okay, it's not weird, correction. Doing this sort of B-dubsy style content, because like, it's good, but it's starting to be, it's becoming oversaturated a little. And so I'm trying to kind of set myself more apart recently with like my video tomorrow and stuff like that. And so I'm trying to like branch out as much as I can. And I think your content is a great example because you're being like, it's silent, which I think actually is unique. That and you're doing, you just have a lot of different editing. I love this boat so far. Why does it come that you are good at building boats? A lot of practice. I've just done them so much. I mean, over here I have an area from last year where I just built like a million of them. These are all kind of like now. There's a few good ones in here, but overall I've just done them a lot. And that's just kind of gotten me good at them. I've got a good method to do them quickly. They kind of come to me naturally. It just, yeah, I don't know. I'm just, yeah, I just like building them. They're fun for me to build, so that's why I do them so much. I want to add another red concrete splotch in here. I like the look of adding these sort of red squarey shapes. Sent 2 ships of my, sent 2 pics of my ships I built in Minecraft. Oh. Let me see. Oh. This video is unavailable. Okay, this one is not available. Let me just look at this. I want to look at... Oh. That is nice. Yeah. I could definitely not build these like all the time. I would get I would never get like these guys. I would definitely get yeah, I would definitely get bored of doing these big ships over and over. So that's why they're like a once every now, like every couple months maybe I'll work on one, or once like a couple times a year. Do you know that you were the best at building boats, XD? Yeah, thanks. I think I want to build more because I've gotten better with them. Like, this is my recent one I did on the Beans and Apples channel, and that I was responsible for all of the shaping. And it's very clean looking. The banners are all messed up, but like the shape here, I was very happy with. It was really accurate too. So I'm essentially just doing what I did there, just on a larger scale now. I need to Need to concrete my like legacy here as the boat building guy. It's funny, yeah, I was in Bars's most recent video too, or I wasn't like in it, but I helped him with the boat as well. Like everyone lately's been asking me for boat help, and I'm just like, I don't mind, but it's definitely kind of funny. Everyone's like, please, Zay, please help me build a boat, please. And I'm like I don't know if I have time, man, but nah, I do. It's good to be in the videos, and I don't know, I like Bars and them. They're good guys. I'm looking for a red block to use right now. Also did a boat with Bars, am I right? That's nice. Yeah, I helped them out with that one. It was kind of weird because I think I kind of butchered it a little bit when I was working on it with him, because looking back at it in the video, I'm just like, ooh, man, I could have done better than that, you know? Because it was good, right? But the problem is it was so small scale, and I feel like I butchered the original reference a lot, and it kind of made me upset looking back at it, because I'm like, oh man, this could have been better. But no, it's done and over with, and it was still like good. You know, I wish I would have spent maybe a little bit more time on it. Like Bars at the time was kind of rushing to go off to another series that he had to like show up for, and he was kind of already late, so we were just kind of rushing it out, you know. And it turned out all right. Yeah, it was like a really small scale, and that was my first time working at a smaller scale, so it was a little bit like iffy for me. It was kind of experimental, where I hadn't really done something like that before. Do I want to add like a lot of brown lines? I want to be careful with it. I love these like splotches of red concrete in here, actually. That's so much interest. Oh, there's too much nether brick here. Zay's the boatman confirmed. I hope so. I want to be the boatman. Oh crap, how did I even get Dark Briz? I'm surprised you haven't built the cruise shipwreck in Scotland. I've never even heard of this. Hang on, let me look this up. Holy. Corpac shipwreck, Scotland. Oh, this thing. Right. No, don't worry. I'm gonna build some stuff like this, not similar, but I mean, I have an inspiration picture or two that's pretty. Oh, that's nice, man. You gotta stop. I have a boat addiction, guys, and like you're indulging me, and you're gonna make it worse, and the whole channel is gonna be boats. I don't like. Please, guys, I need to make anything, but like I'll make a boat every now and then because I really like it. But the channel can't all be boats. I'm gonna. This is not good. This black lasts too much here. Maybe brown. Maybe brown. Be a nice in between. Yeah, brown's not too bad. But yeah, I gotta stop. Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, he gets it. Stop feeding me. Stop giving me so much boat inspiration. We could use dead coral as barnacles. Yeah, I've done that before on my old dry dock ships. At where's my old base? Here it is. These boats are kind of eh now, but this is like a similar concept as that, just not like great anymore. But there's like buttons and corals here on these old ships. To be honest, you should make a second channel for shipbuilding, maybe like Shipbuilding Friday. I don't have time to do that. I barely have enough time to build. Like I barely have enough time to get these weekly videos out with all the editing and work that goes behind the builds. I don't have time to make a shipbuilding second channel. Yeah. You'll get plenty of ships as is on the regular channel, I promise you that, because I got a lot of... I'm going to build like a sailboat yard pretty soon in my Florida area, and so I'll be pretty occupied with that for a couple videos. But I can't be a content machine, you know, making videos that often. It's a lot of work just to get these weekly ones out and make sure the quality on them is like decent, you know. Making videos is a lot of work, especially in Minecraft. I'm a huge ship nerd, lol. Yeah, me too. I've been getting really into them over the last few months. You know a lot more than I do, but still, I love hearing about them. It's really like interesting to know the history and stuff. I need to sort of fix some of the glass in some of these areas. Oh, Yamato. Isn't that the huge Japanese like warship, like the biggest one. It was massive. Because that thing is huge. There's a guy I know who builds ships like that. I don't really touch the warships too much. I think it would be cool to build like an old is it built like a navy ship or something? I don't know. Is the Navy? Yeah. It would be cool to build like what's that one famous one that was in Pearl Harbor? I don't remember. What do you call it? I can't remember. You'll tell me what it is probably immediately. But it would be cool to do one at one point, but I really want to build like a German submarine. That's something I've always kind of wanted to do a little bit. Is do a submarine. I'm learning more about the Starlife stream than in my entire time in school. Well, school doesn't really teach you about ships. So I'm excited to learn a lot about sailboats. My dad used, like, when we lived in Florida, I remember, I mean, he used to own a sailboat and like did a lot of stuff with it. And so when I'm building my sort of boat yard, I want to talk to him a lot and get like a general census of how like the boat yards work and how the sailboats work, and all that, because it's interesting to learn, you know, and it gets you more yeah, the SS Arizona, that's the one. But yeah, it gets you inspired to work on the build more, you know. That's what I kind of feel. Oh yeah, brown is much nicer on the whole down here. Let's just sort of use nether brick all throughout the bottom here with brown glass. Yeah, U-boat. Yeah, it's a German U-boat. I actually did a lot of research on them when I was debating, like, building one, but I don't know. I couldn't find a reason to really make one, or, like, where to put it, you know. There's a YouTuber who builds model ships. His channel's called Frankie Day Models, I think. Heard of Boxman? I have not. That's cool. Yeah, I love model ships so much. They're so neat looking. It's like the whole inspiration behind this build is just, it's going to be a model ship in a case on the nether roof. That's like the whole deal with it, you know. What am I doing? Let's use stack tool. But yeah, people who make models are cool. Let's do that. At least I only really have to do one side of this, and then I just copy paste it over. So it's I reckon I'll be done with this build pretty, like, I don't know. I don't even have that much to do on it. Let's take this nether wart down further. And let's take this nether brick down here to this level. You might like Stormworks. I'm gonna have to like look up all these people later. Like look at them all. Okay, I need to like add some colors up here. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna bother me. Let's just add mushroom stem here to see what it looks like. You haven't opened the model that you got yet? That's crazy. But this is still like, this will be my biggest ship I've built that I'll actually complete, you know? But the Titanic was definitely far too large. I'm excited to build the case around it because, oh, Stormworks is a game, dum-dum lol? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what we're talking about. let me look this up so I can know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, this. Okay, I've seen this, I think. I'm actually, I don't know if you guys have seen, I have an oil rig that's sort of in the works a little bit. I'm definitely gonna, I think I'll build it around like Christmas time probably because it's just really big. You know, something like that. You can use banners for making custom windows on the Enterprise. I was thinking of that because here, can I zoom in on this picture? So there's like, in the over in the front there's like this little brown outline for windows, and I think I'm gonna use banners for that. We'll see. And there's like walls in here. I don't know what color they are, maybe mud. Oh, I can't place walls here. Okay. How often are these like in here? They're pretty immediate. Or just do this. This is gonna be scuffed. Oh, that's the wrong tool. Let's do clone. Let's do every, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. We'll do like, how many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10? I don't know. I love the stairs inside of the hole on the model. Yeah, those are cool. I might include those. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just... Okay, hang on. Is this... Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I was doing it correctly. Am I doing it right still? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not. Okay. See, I'm like already fumbling this. Okay, here, let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would you ever make a harbor base on the old one in New York Pier 54? I mean, Docknot Harbor. Okay. Old New York has always been a base idea, or like a idea for me to want to do potentially. These are all wrong. That's always been something I've thought of doing, is like Old New York harbor type area, you know? Just because of all the ships and old architecture and stuff. It would definitely be hard, but I could see myself doing that. Way down the line, but I would definitely like to try it out. I like all these unique styles. I'm not really a big, like, for a while I was trying to do fantasy with the single player, but I can't, you know? It's just not my, it's not my thing. You know, I like doing this, like, industrial era, or, you know, just later era of stuff. 2, 3, I think that's one more I need to go. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like there. And that's probably good. It'd be cool to build for you to put all your ships. Yeah, it would just be a cool area to build and have all the tugboats and everything, and all the different kinds of, like, cargo and ocean liner ships and everything. I would either do, I think I would do Old New York over, like, Old UK, or like Old London. Would you build Jurassic Park in Minecraft as a fun side series? Yeah. I've done, or like, I started a, hang on, where is it? I can show you this, actually. I was gonna do Jurassic Park for my base this season, but I sort of, forgot, or like, I don't know, this build didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to, so I sort of just abandoned it, and I moved on to other cooler ideas. So, yeah, that was that. But I would do it. There's a mod I'm kind of like eyeing out called Ancient Nature, and it's like really high quality dinosaur stuff. And whenever that releases in like probably like a year, I'll probably do a little mini series just for fun. The Victorian or older houses in London look sick. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit just more fond of the architecture in New York, like the what would you call it? The neoclassical, I think is the word. I don't know. It'd be cool to build like the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and I thought about building the Empire State Building since I went to New York in the summer, so it was like some good inspiration. I'm working on Grand Central Station. I will build Grand Central Station. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna build it in as soon as I get shelves and they're updated. I'm gonna do it for a video as soon as we get shelves on the server. Then I will build Grand Central. Because I need to finish that. I did like the whole Grand Hall, and then I didn't, you know, finish it. I don't know, I'm doing that half. I don't need to do that half. So I'll work on that. I need a Jurassic Park series with Zay. Yeah, I would. It'd be some fun editing. I think I would definitely get bored of like my main gripe with it is I thought I was gonna get bored of building trees. You know, because so much Jurassic Park, there's like 5 buildings and then it's just trees. So I definitely have to do some kind of spin on it to make it like consistently interesting, if that makes sense for me to do. Because I need a lot of variety in my styles. That's why I'm doing Florida right now, because I grew up there. There's all different kinds of trees, there's all different types of buildings and vehicles and structures I can make, you know. I have, like, I can build something new every episode, and that's why it's entertaining for me. Versus doing the same thing over and over again, it can become very, ugh, you know, after a little while. Let's see here. Let's do some smooth quartz. Just kind of throw this in with the pillow a little bit. Could you build the Mauritania, possibly? Let me look up what it looks like. Oh, that's a cool ship. Oh, is that the one from... Well, that's a really cool ship. What? How did it sink, I wonder? That's pretty cool. Jurassic Park San Diego. That would be a good side project, I think. Potentially. Maybe. That could be an interesting one. Let's see here. I want to add some, like... buttons here. No, we didn't think it got scrapped. Yeah, that's how it always is with the ocean liners. They either got scrapped or they got sunk. It was one or the other. Which really sucks, like, that there's not really any left around. I mean, I think what was it, the Queen Mary or something, or whatever, is, like, the only one that's, like, somewhat still around. There's, like, a couple. Like, there's, like a handful of them that are still alive, but most of them are just gone. Martini's the one in the painting. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I'm like, that looks like the one from the painting, which looked really cool. Use buttons as windows? I could. I can't see what the back looks like, but I want to do like up close. But I know the Titanic had little window inputs back here, and I'm probably just gonna add them just to look cool. Like little black. Oh, you're just saying as windows on the side. I'll probably do that, or I'll use stairs. I don't know. Yeah, Queen Mary II and Queen Mary. Yeah, those are like the only ones. I think there is like 1 or 2 other like smaller ocean liners that are still around, but they all got scrapped during the Great Depression, or just, yeah, were sunken from World War I. Just want to see what this would look like. It might not even look good. Which is a shame. It'd be so sick to, like, go to, you know... I wish there were more around as, like, museums and stuff. It'd be so cool to see them all. I'm fine with this. I don't mind that. Let's add spruce trapdoors over this, maybe. Just because there's, like, a railing back there, but I don't want to, like, build up a railing here. I really like the engine of the ocean liners. Yeah, they have like huge, like big, like steam engines usually, or like these massive boiler rooms, where like tons and tons of workers shoveled coal. That'd be a hard job. Just place these; it's quicker. Imagine if Olympic wasn't scrapped and was a museum. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about, right? Like, having the Olympic be a, like, place you could go to, like, in, you know, whether it be in London or New York, I don't care. It would be a, you know how much money it would make? Or, like, if they still even had it go... there was somebody who was rebuilding the Titanic, I know. Like, some billionaire guy was trying to rebuild it. I don't know if that's still going on, but... supposedly by like 2027 they were gonna have a remake of the Titanic just with modern safety features, like pretty close to the original. And they wanted to do like, yeah, have it go across the Atlantic again, which would make so much money. At least I think. They didn't thought of the idea. Yeah, he was some Australian, or I think he was Australian. He was Australian guy. I'm pretty sure. You'd never be able to get on it though, Lamau. Yeah, no, you need so much money. Only very rich people could ever get on it. So unless I'm becoming, you know, winning the lottery anytime soon, then I will not be getting on that boat. Lamau, you cannot pay me to get on that ship. Why? I would. There was another replica being made in China, was there? I mean, it's been over 100 years since it sunk. I'm not, you know, and it's going to be outfitted with modern safety. I wouldn't really, like, they're the only thing that's the same about it is just it looks generally the same. It's as safe as modern cruise ships it would be, so I don't really, yeah, I wouldn't really be worried about it. I think RMS Aquitania survived the 1960s, 70s. That's a long run. All those ships usually got scrapped in like, yeah, between the 30s and 50s. So good on that one, I guess. Okay, I need to like, hang on. Is this gonna be too big on my screen? I just need to like eye out how this looks. You know what? Let me see if I can find a better reference real quick of the stacks. Give me a second here. I just want something a little bit nicer, maybe. I think I lost my original. Hang on, let me open this up. I had like a ship model page I was looking at. They managed to build awesome ships by hand, by the way. Yeah. Okay, wait. Hang on, I'm trying to find this image. Yeah, okay, this is a nicer image here. Let's dispose of this one and let's open up a new one. Only fish next vid when? True. My next video. I think the thing that really like appealed to me about this ship was just the like how dark red the stacks are. I find it really interesting how they look. I want to kind of redo them though here a little bit. These are really bleh looking. I want to like thin them up a little. They're a little too big, I think. I might even make them out of like red netherrick. Who knows what I'm gonna do with them. Okay, this image is too big. Can you be smaller? Thank you. Need to focus on this. But yeah, it's fun to learn about the ships and, like, I mean, it's kind of sad in a way, too. It really bothers me how they scrapped so many, like, historical things. But I guess at the time they didn't know they would become historical, you know, but it is sad to see it. But yeah, if you want something like the same stack color, search up Cunard liners. Let me look this up. Oh yeah, that's cool. I mean, I'm not gonna build another one of these with like the red stacks. If anything, I want them to be different enough. Like, I don't just want to build the same thing over and over, essentially, right? So if I build another one, it's gonna be pretty different. Probably. I liked that green one, that had like the green bottom. That one was really interesting to look at. The Great the Great Depression caused it anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's not really. Yeah, it's just that the Great Depression happened, and that's why they were all scrapped away. What am I doing currently? This is I'm trying to get the general shape of this correct, and it's not, it's not. Let's just use red nether brick. I just need to get like a clear idea of what I'm doing. Have you seen loading the builder ships? I have not. Green bottom. It was, where was it? Someone put in inspiration. I could reply to it. Where was it? I lost it. It was interesting. I think I lost it. I don't know. It had like the bottom of it was green. It was really interesting looking. Hang on, I gotta like look through these images again to find it. Yeah, there it is. It's the SS Kaiserin Elizabeth. It has a green bottom instead of a red, which I thought was interesting. Hey Joey, I'm working on a boat. I was working on my own custom ocean liner. Yeah, ocean liners are definitely big builds. I can see why some people might get bored in making them, but yeah, that's definitely a project. Okay, my issue is that this is not the way it should be. This should be like loading has a lot of green ships. French and Italian warships often had that. Yeah, I'm just fond of the color green as well. It's like my favorite like color, especially when they use those like sort of coppery greens. Those are very nice to look at for me, like those sagey greens. Those always look really good to me. I think it's that one. I'm pretty sure it's that one, yeah. I was just looking at this chart of this one that that was posted in my inspiration. But anyway, yeah. Wall. You saw one of those black and white liveries on ships? I'm gonna keep like having a tab out here. Black and white. Yes, no, maybe? I don't I don't know. I don't know exactly what we're talking about. Let's try something here. No, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not cooking. This is terrible. I've been thinking of building a martini with the cruise livery on the line of Dimension. Gonna be a while before I try it. Yeah. It was on the Olympic? Oh, was it? Okay. This is nearly right, but it's still a little wonky. We can fix it still a little bit more. It's in this area here where it gets wonky. I think it could just be the glass. I mean, 3 walls, 4 blocks, 3 walls. Maybe I should just follow this exactly. 3 glass. And a block. Well, no, that's not how it goes. It goes in a wall here. Or am I? No, I'm not. I'm not smart. Hang on. Block, wall. No, that's not right either. What am I doing? The funnel is a bit too dark. Yeah, I'll adjust it. I'm just trying to figure out the shape of it. I'll fix it. I'm just more worried about shaping it correctly right now. I'll color it later. It's like almost there, but it's still wrong. No, that was correct there. It's so tricky getting it just right, the angle. Hmm. Partnership is a. I'm head out here. Great rest stream. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for popping in. Probably won't be on here like. Probably not gonna be a crazy long stream because I can only really focus on streaming a building so long. Before I kind of get a little tired. I'm like, okay, I need to either focus or go do something else. This is getting worse and worse the more I am adding to it. Let's just not. Could be the top up here that's throwing me off. I don't know what's wrong with it. He's too locked in, distracting. What? Have you heard of the RMS Titanic? Oh no, never. What? What's the Titanic? Ship spies it. Yeah, I saw. I don't know. I'm so out of it right now. I'm just trying to figure out how to get the shape right on this. I can't, yeah, I can't focus on that and this at the same time. Did you look at other Minecraft ship builds for inspo? I mean, I could, but then I might feel really bad about this boat and realize how, like, cooked this is. I don't want to do that. Here, let's add walls here. Okay, wait. I think we getting somewhere. A wall there, and then that's fine. It was like how it was. This wall extends too far down by 1, I think. Again, it's like, I don't know, it just looks like blocky, you know, it's not smooth, and that's my issue. It's so bad. Let's start over. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's just do increments of 3. That's too steep. Okay, 4, increments of 4. I just need to start over because it doesn't look good. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like here. Just getting the curve correct is difficult. I mean, I could just try using the shape tool, I guess. You know what? We're dumb. I'm sorry. Me, myself, and I is dumb. let's just use the shape tool here. Get over there. Shape, solid, cylinder, diameter. Let's just do, maybe we expand the diameter a tad, like there. Height, bring it up. And then let's just... Oh crap, wait. Oh, it's scuffed. Oh, it's scuffed. Okay, wait, no, but I can fix this. This is... Okay. Hang on. Oh, it's not even. Ugh. Hang on, let's make that smaller by 1. Let's just do 5. Oh, I guess I'll leave. See ya. Oh yeah, thanks for popping in. Sorry, I'm so not paying attention. My bad. Maybe 7. I don't know. I don't want to go too oversized. I come up by 1. Yeah. Okay, now let's just make adjustments to this. Wait, is this correct though, or is this too big? I think we're tilting a bit much. Let's tilt it 1 more up, or 2 more up? I don't know, like here. Did I, like, make a big old thing in here? I did, but that's okay. That's fine. And let's just make the other one... Let's just make the other one in here as well. He's looking sweet. Oh, hey, Wizzy. Yeah, Wizzy's like the boat guy as well. His boats are like, they're better than mine, to be honest. Shape-wise, he's insane. Why have I made this so tall? It's okay. Okay, let's, but yeah, thank you. Let's figure this out now, and smoothing it out and making it look not atrocious. I actually think I should make them taller. Maybe. I don't know. Taller or thinner? Maybe thinner. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I can't really tell. I'm thinking thinner. Not that thin. Maybe 5 is the way. That just feels more correct to me. Got me wanting to make an ocean liner? Yeah. Wizzy built a lot of, like, warships and stuff. Taller? Yeah, I mean, I guess I could do 7 and then make it a little bit taller. Look at IRL pics of RMS Campania. Her funnels were huge, lol. Okay, here, let me look at that. RMS Campania. Oh yeah, those are big. Okay, we can, like, crank this up then, actually. Oops. Let's crank this back. They were pretty big, actually. Maybe that's why it looks so off to me, because, like, the ship is big, but its stacks are so big that I thought it was, like, smaller, the boat. But I think that's what it was, is that the stacks just sort of put everything out of scale, because they're so fat. Let's turn the height down a bit, and then let's raise. Okay, more height, more height. They were 39 meters tall. Okay, wait, I can use that as a... This is 23, 39? It's probably because of the angle, it's gonna look, like, different. So let's do, like, 35. But that's, like... It's, like... So I'm not doing that. I'm gonna shrink it down a little bit. Let's do, like... This already looks better with the stacks being taller. Let's put one here, like that, and then let's put one... Yeah, put the other one back here, kinda. Okay, that looks better, maybe. Too much angle? I think we're a little too much angle, still. I'm being very picky about this. But you're so right for making them, like, way wider. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's rotate you back. No, don't change it. It looks fine. Oh, does it? Well, I'm just making a very small adjustment on that. I'm not adding a crazy amount there. Is this centered? Oh, the other one's not even centered. Well, oops. Here, that's centered. And then we'll... Oh crap, no, I just have to fix it now. Oh, we're never gonna finish the stacks. Can't stay much longer. See you guys. Well, thanks for popping in. It's cool chatting. Alright, let's try again. Again. Until it looks correct. I don't want to make them too tall. That looks good. Yes. Okay, this already looks much better. I think that might have been one of the things throwing me off, which is that the stacks were not existent. They just weren't in. Let's put that one there. Okay. Let's kind of smoothen out this now. Smooth it up a bit. Okay, hang on. I want to shrink this image down because it's bothering me, and I want to take a clear look at the shape now. Ooh, it's got a little kick to it. I like it. This looks good. This looks nice. This literally looks the stacks were too small. This looks so much better. That model was kind of scuffed with the way it was. This is much better. I'm happier with this now. This is much nicer. Okay, let's shape this out a little bit more. I don't want to use too many walls. Probably just gonna use some glass to sort of blend this all together. Yeah, I think I'll just use some glass in here. Oh yeah, it looks much better now. I'm like actually a little bit excited about it again. That's good. For a little bit, I was a little worried. I'm like, oh, is this gonna turn out? But now I'm happy with it. It looks good. Use 3D warehouse RMS campaign model. You can look at it in 3D at any angle you want. Hang on, let me look at this. This could be great, because that's what I used for the Titanic, and it was very helpful. Is there one of it? I'm looking right now, hang on. Here, let me just paste this in here. Okay, I found one. Sweet. No, you're right. You're actually correct. Hang on. I didn't even know this, like, existed. Oh, you're right. You're right. The funnels are big on it. Like, hang on. Let me... Yeah, you're right for that. Yeah, let me send Discord. I found it. But yeah, we could send it in there for other people. You're right, though. It was definitely larger. I think I can actually... I might even be able to make the stacks a little taller. I think I can. Oops. Don't rotate it that way. I've messed it up. Okay, there we go. Did I rotate it again? No, okay, I thought I was tripping out for a minute. I can actually make them like this tall. No, not that tall. Maybe they were fine. I don't know. I'm overthinking now that I have this other reference. They look sort of wonky for angles other than far away. Yeah, I'm gonna fix them up nice and make them like smoother looking. Don't worry, I'll fix them. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna leave it. It was fine as it was, I think. That's what I was working on before I decided to try and replace them again. Okay, let's fix them up. They look wonky. If Titanic skit ever happened, would Rod be Jack Xavier for Ross? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do a Titanic skit. I mean, I could, but I don't really know. I'm trying to stay away from doing super hard movie skits and more. I want to do more original ideas because there's only so many things I can parody, and I prefer my original ideas, to be honest. They're just more fun for me to work on. I don't know. It's just more enjoyable for me. Let's come in with some, like, I already have a wall in my inventory. Let's come in with a few walls in places. Can you hold me up at the front of the ship? Maybe, Cap. I need to put it over there on that server, actually. At some point. Here, let's work with some slabs up here. I don't know, I think that really, yeah, big reason I didn't like it was just that the funnels are such an important aspect of it that if they don't look correct, the whole build just sort of starts to look a little off. I think is really what it was. Yeah, that's not too bad. Something weird is going on down here now, though. Maybe I'll just do walls all through here. Oh, no. One glass at the bottom. Okay. This is looking better and better the more we add on to it. The shape is becoming smoother. It's working out, you know? It's working out better than I thought it was going to. Oh, I, like, butchered it just now. I don't even know what I just did to it. I messed it up. That's what I did. Let's just sort of smoothen out this shape here. Oops. I mean, this looks better than that one, so that's good. I could probably even add a little bit of a glass situation here. To, like, round it off a bit more. This might look bad, but it's worth a shot. Let's add another layer. I don't know. It's a little funny looking. I mean, it could work, I just gotta do it correctly. How wide is your ship right now? It's a little bit too wide. It's like 30 wide, so it's probably a bit wide to the real one, but it's fine. It's not a big deal for me. It doesn't have to be super exact like that. It's okay. This is good. This looks nice. Okay, let's color it in and then copy it over. Like color in one side and then copy it over. So it's like a... What color would I say this is? Maybe Netherwart is the correct color. Maybe that's a bit bright though, I don't know. Here, let's do this. I only really need to do one side, but here, can you get out of my way? Thank you. Box select. Oops, that I meant to go up. then let's put that up one. Actually, no, it's not. Okay. Sure, operations, type replace from stone to... Oh, I can't use nether wart. What? Hang on. What do you mean I can't use nether wart? What? Why? I guess it has to be a type, but that's fine. I can just... Let's just do nether brick for now and see what it looks like. So bad. Yeah, it's cooked. Okay, let's just do slash replace near 20 red nether brick. Wait. Nether bricks. Nether wart. Lock. There we go. How tall is the black section going to? Bow and stern, because why not? Wait, what? Oh yeah, also I did forget about the black section. Clear selection, please. File. Reference image. I actually want this image again for colors. Let me make the black section of it. Let's do... I cannot spell. Holy. I like butchered that. Let's just, you know, I have an idea to make this easy on myself. Height. And then let's do this as black stone. Why is it not lined up? It should be the same diameter. I am confused. Wait, hang on. Let me... Is this angled or something? What's going on? Why is it messed up? I guess, was it like the height that changed it a little bit? It must have been. I don't know. You know what, let's just, whatever. Let's just do a, hang on, let's just do a box selection and just do the top. I can't. Well, no, I can't. God, let's just do it manually. So, it's just sort of comes up in increments. I gotta make sure it's correct, though. Let's just do all blackstone, actually. Oh, that's solid. I forgot. I'm gonna have to hollow that out. Let's see. What? That's leaked for my next video. Leaked. Do not show that. I don't know if they're watching the stream or not. Okay, this is like about right. It's slightly off, but I can fix it. Like this, I guess? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out where to do this at. This black glass or the glass here is kind of messing me up too. I need to fix it. It's like just off. Where did my wall go? God. Okay, let me see. It's definitely not there yet. Okay, let's put a block here. Then let's do a block here. Let's do a wall here. Yeah, that's just about there, I think. Maybe it'll do one block here. And then, this needs to be colored in. Maybe a wall here, I don't know. I need to color all these walls in. Probably not gonna stream too long here because I'm starting to get like, I don't know, I'm starting to get like lower energy in the stream, you know, just because I've been talking so much and I'm just kind of in building mode now. Where I'm just kind of relaxing and building. So I'm not super entertaining right now. Although half the stream is funnel lol. Yeah, I know, right? Just trying to get the shape right. Is this scale or just like cool fantasy mode? This is to scale, like roughly. It's roughly to scale to the real one. This wall is not good looking. But it's around correct, yeah. At least I've tried to make it around correct to a real ship. The Campania, the RMS Campania, which was like an ocean liner, kind of like the Titanic. This looks off again. I don't know why. I think it's just because I got rid of the walls in some spots. Yeah, it was. I need to like keep one or two of the walls. And the top is a little bit Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream. I'm kind of tired of streaming, and I just kind of want to like... I need to go eat something, and I need to just... I don't know, I'll probably just keep working on this and like really focus on it, because I have until Tuesday of next week to finish a whole video on this boat, so... Because I'm going on vacation next week, so I got a lot of work to do. But it looks pretty good. I'm now happy with it, at least. I was not like that happy with it at the beginning of stream, but like I'm happier with how it's looking now. And you'll guys see it probably next week on the video. Or who knows, maybe I'll stream it again and I'll work on it more. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm like pretty happy with how it's come out. I think yeah, it's good progress. I mean, I didn't really do a lot. I was kind of like I built slower when I'm streaming because it's like half and half. You know, I'm looking at chat and like thinking about that, and I'm, you know, having to think about blocks. So it's like kind of hard to focus on both. But yeah, I'm good progress here. Maybe I'll stream it again. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think I'll leave it off here, guys. So this has been Builds by Zay. Thanks for popping in the stream. Bye bye now.